Hello everyone, welcome to News Extra, and today we're talking about the 18th Street Downtown Farmers Market for Scottsbluff. I have Angela Kembel with me, who's a member of the Downtown Scottsbluff Association, which sponsors the Farmers Market, of course with Cappuccino and Company as well. Thank you for joining us.
Absolutely.
You know, with the weather we've had this year, we've probably been a little bit behind what people might normally expect would be at the farmers market this time, up to this time of year.
That's true. It feels like there's been a bit of a delay in produce and in agriculture in the area, but luckily we're past that now. So everything that you might be looking for should be at our farmers market now. We've got garlic scapes and green beans and all kinds of great produce. We have 3 different produce vendors at this time, so the variety is really good.
Oh, so and of course it's increasing as the summer goes along, and we get these nice warmer days that we've been experiencing with a little rain here and there. Not a bad thing.
And not enough to chase the market away, which is awesome.
Yeah, that's excellent. And of course, there's more than just produce that's available at the farmers market. There are other types of vendors that are there as well.
That's true. Our farmers market here is very varied, and it speaks to the diversity that we have in the community. We have artisans and craftspeople. We have honey available. We have a gentleman who has solar panels that he's sharing with people so that they can see how those work and consider that those might work on their homes. It's really neat to see that we have a variety of different things. Of course, produce is first and foremost the focus, so we welcome any and all produce vendors that want to join us, but we also wanted to keep it open to the community at large, and we found some really interesting vendors because of it.
Yeah, and speaking of interesting vendors, there's one in particular that we do want to tell you about, but we'll save that for after the break, and we'll be right back on News Extra. And we're back on News Extra, and I'm talking with Angela Kembel with the Downtown Scottsbluff Association. We're talking about the 18th Street Farmers Market, I should say. And I'll start that one over. Now, if that was at the end, I'd just go ahead and power through it and let it go.
No, there's a lot of words in there, though. 18th Street Farmers Market. Even when I type it out, I'm like, can there be a way to shorten this?
No, not at all. And we're back on News Extra, and today we're talking with Angela Kembel at the Downtown Scottsbluff Association, and we're talking about the 18th Street Farmers Market taking place every Saturday morning, starting at what time, Angela?
8 to 11.
It was 8 to 11, so 3 hours. You've got time to get down there. All the way through the month of September, as a matter of fact, this is going to be happening. We were talking a little bit about vendors, and you still have some room for vendors.
We do, yeah. Luckily, our 18th Street Plaza is a really roomy place, and so we have room to add more vendors. 10 by 10 spaces are available for rent, and it's really, really reasonable. We brought the fees down for this year just to make it more accessible to the community, so we're looking to add vendors of all kinds.
Are there any restrictions on what people can bring in, or what can be brought for a booth, say?
We take it on a case-by-case basis, but I can be reached through multiple pages on Facebook, of course, and also scottsblufffarmersmarket@gmail.com, and I answer questions and send out our vendor packet that way all the time.
Okay, and one of the more interesting ones, if you haven't been to the farmers market yet so far this season, there is a vendor who has praying mantis.
That's true. That's true. He just joined us this last Saturday, actually, so I immediately got my very own praying mantis, which as yet does not have a proper name, so he's just going by mantis until I think of something a little bit more inventive.
That's fair.
But it's so exciting to have something like that, even because they're great insects to add to the garden, but they also make really good pets. I'm told that mine can live for 1.5 years in captivity and can eat bugs that are dumb enough to fly into my house.
So one of the more unusual vendors that you might find at the Scottsbluff Downtown Market, happening on 18th Street at the Downtown Plaza. There's also breakfasts available, as I understand it, with a new vendor.
Yep, we've enjoyed having the Melted Press on site on Saturdays, and she makes breakfast fresh to order. Eggs, waffles, all kinds of interesting
omelets,
things.
Yeah, I've seen some of the posts on Facebook. It looks really interesting and really delicious, actually.
I don't know how I would know, but yes, it's delicious.
I wonder how. So if you are interested, it's something that's been an annual tradition in downtown Scottsbluff for a number of years. This year, running a little bit behind just because of the way the weather has been, but things are going full swing right now.
We're back. We're ready. Please support your local farmers market. We cannot do it without you. We want to see the market persist in the community, and we need each person to come and visit the market and consider spending maybe just $10 of your weekly grocery budget down at the market. You'll make a huge difference. You'll cause the market to persist, and our small town will continue to benefit from this.
And supporting ag producers, small ag producers throughout the area. And again, if a vendor is interested in becoming a part, how do they do so?
They can contact me through the Downtown Scottsbluff Association page, the 18th Street Farmers Market page, or Instagram, through Cappuccino and Company, through email, the Scottsbluff Farmers Market at gmail.com, or my phone number, 765-0599.
Very accessible if you need to get a hold of Angela
Easy to find.
and want to take part in the 18th Street Farmers Market every Saturday through the month of September. Angela, thank you very much for joining us on News Extra today.
Thank you. Glad to be here.